For fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor U4GM Coins. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Venom Fire here, back in the video, and today I'm be showing you guys one of the best run defenses and pass defenses in Madden 20. This run defense is going to be super glitchy, very similar to the one out of nickel 2, 4, or 5 odd before it got patched. And like I said, this is in the nickel 3-3-5 formation. I'm in the Giants playbook right now. I will leave a link pinned in the comments to all the defenses that have this playbook or this formation. Make sure you go check that out. Also, before I start the video, I want to let you guys know that I did boot up my membership program. It costs $4.99 a month. You can join by pressing the join button right next to the subscribe, and you will basically get 2 to 3 additional tips per week that my main channel will never see, only for members only. Make sure you guys go check that out. And like I said, this is in the nickel 3-3-5 formation. One sub you're going to want to do is just put your user here. So I put Derwin James. You can obviously put safeties at linebacker in this form. And like I said, we're running Tampa 2 here. Let's go ahead, come out in that. You want to have auto flip on for the run defense because you really want to defend the strong side. So I'm just going to come out in I-form close. It's a lot better against I-form close than some other run formations. Alright, now to the setup. What you're going to do is simply just pinch your defense. That's going to be LB and that left stick down. Some people don't know how to do that. Then you're going to blitz all linebackers and just slant your D-line to the left. Just go in here in the gap with your user. You're going to want to make sure you get that hover animation where his one foot is in front of the other. Go ahead, snap the ball, and boom, instant sack. Now, I'm not going to guarantee a sack every single play because sometimes, the fullback picks you up or some other thing happens. But more times than not, I will be able to sack the quarterback. If not, you're still going to be able to get that running back. You still will have a good angle. And if the fullback blocks you, you should have your corner shooting off. You'll have that linebacker. You have a lot of things. So once again, you're going to pinch the defense, slant to the left, and blitz all linebackers. Very easy setup. You can set it up in less than a second. Again, user here. You want to get as close to the line of scrimmage as you can without going off sides, just so it's that much easier to sack him. Go ahead, snap the ball again. Boom. You guys see right there. We get the sack. We actually get a fumble as well. And you can get fumbles if you have like some enforcer maybe, but overall, this is very similar to the one out of 2-4-5 odd. Like I said, unfortunately that got patched, but this one does replace it. Again, the same setup. Boom. You have to slant your D-line to the opposite side that they are running. That is a crucial part. Basically, that's just going to open up that gap for you, as you guys see there. And you see I'm just absolutely killing the run. Boom, you guys see that time I didn't work. It's not going to work every time, but we still do stop the run pretty well. And, this is a really hit or miss defense. Like I said, it's going to be strictly good against I-form close. It's going to be good against like those tight run formations. It's not going to be very good against like I-form tight where they have fullbacks, tight ends, but against I-form close, which I've seen way more of than I-form tight as of late, it will definitely work against. And basically just sub this defense in instead of your 2-4-5 odd, and you are good to go. You know what I'm saying? So once again, pinch defense. You could blitz all linebackers, slant to the left, get your user here. If you have secure tackler also, or tackle supreme, it'll help because you can get those suction tackle animations. That time we did get picked up by the fullback, but you guys see Derwin James coming off the edge. Still able to pick up that tackle. Something that I typically like to do is actually, I like to put B in a soft squat. I feel like the soft squats play the run a little bit better. I like to put my corners in soft squats anyway. That's just me personally. You don't have to, but like I said, I just feel like they defend the run a little bit better. But again, boom. We do get picked up, but you guys see it is overall, more times than not, you should be able to go ahead, sack that QB. I'll try to get it a couple more times here, and then we will head into the pass defense. Make sure that you just get as close as you can, like I said. You might want to even practice this a little bit in practice mode before you just jump straight into an online game. I definitely recommend doing that. Go in practice mode, get a couple of reps, then you can hop into a game. Like I said, my favorite playbook with this defense is probably the Giants. Giants has a lot of good forms, but there's also some other good playbooks. Ravens, Chiefs, I believe. Go ahead, snap the ball, boom. We actually get picked up, but you guys see if they're going to pick us up, that D tackle is going to come straight free, and that's a very slow D tackle. So an ultimate team, you have your 85 speed D tackle. He's going to be able to come off the edge pick them up. Boom. Even though we didn't get the pressure there, you guys see the handoff was a little bit awkward. I'll try to get it one more time, and then we'll go ahead, hop into that pass defense like I said. Boom, get your user right here. And again, blowing up the run. Even if we don't get the sack, we're getting these easy tackles for loss. And let's go ahead. I'm going to try and show you guys how you defend the pass out of this. The way I like to is you want to come out in the same exact look. And what I like to do out of it is basically I'm just going to keep those soft squats on the field, and then I like to man up these players. So I will man up my safeties on B, just like this. And now if they do send their tight end on a route, that could be a worry. That could be something you can take care of with your user. Maybe if they send the running back out, you have your soft squats. If they continue to do that, you could adjust, maybe go with a hard flat, and you still will get pretty quick pressure. Keep in mind you are sending 6 people plus your user. You could send the 7 and user one of the safeties if you want. But overall, the most effective way is probably just go like this. Boom. I actually forgot to cancel the play action, but you guys see this is a defense that I like to replicate out of any formation that I'm running to stop the run. Could be 3-4 odd, could be nickel 3-3-5 wide. Again, coming out in the same defense. Let's go to another pass. I'm coming out, putting those players in soft squats. Soft squats are going to play more aggressive. If you don't want those aggressive zones, you could keep the quad flats. Again, we want to give them the same look, act like we're running a run defense. Boom, we're not. And overall, you should be able to get a shed like we did right there. Keep in mind, if they're going to max protect and defend your blitz, they are only going to have a couple of routes on the field. Those deep routes should be bagged, and you should really only have to worry about tight end, maybe like a running back streak. But if not, you should be able to get that pressure. Let's show you guys how to defend this out of a shotgun form, though. Again, I like to run my cornerback to the wide side of the field or their heavy side. Heavy formation. So if I'm defending a formation like gun bunch, something that I like to go ahead and do is just, again, I might press. That's just going to move that player in. Against bunch, I like to go ahead, blitz or man up LB on RB, and then I like to put this player in the middle third. Something simple. I usually like to use the player to this wide side as well. And you can put 3 safeties at linebacker if you want. If you have that much speed on the field, it definitely could help. But here's a basic setup. I'll go over some more advanced setups as we go further in the video. But this is probably the most basic one. Something I might do a little bit more advanced. Put soft squats on the field. That was the wrong zone. Put soft squats on the field. They play corners better in my opinion. Boom, using everything. We get that pressure. And you don't want to do anything with your D-line. That's going to be key. You want to leave your D-lineman the same. You don't want to pinch. You don't want to crash out. You don't want to crash inside. Especially if you have abilities, they're going to get better shed animations if you leave them be, like you saw Joey Bosa just do. So again, let's move into another more advanced setup. Right off the bat, I'm putting soft squats on that right side. I'm manning up LB on RB. And something I like to do is turn any Tampa 2 into a cover 3 cloud. So I'm going to put X in a deep or an outside third, put Y in a curl flat, and we are good to go. Now, if I wanted to, I could also leave Y on that inside third, and then, or I could put Y on an inside third, and then put this player in a curl flat. It really does depend. In that case, I like to use Derwin James. If I wanted to leave the middle of the field, I could send A on a blitz. And overall, this is a great defense as well to defend the pass out of. Boom, you guys see everything is bagged. Somehow Melvin Ingram just missed that sack, but we end up getting that pressure eventually. I'll show that setup once again. Like I said, if you are going to put Y in a curl flat, then you put Derwin James in the middle thirds and run something like this. And if they are in a form where they can beat you deep, you could also put X in the deep half, and then you could still use this player. You don't, like I said, you could also go ahead, leave that cornerback on a blitz if you wanted to. You don't have to man him up every time. I just kind of prefer the man coverage. And like I said, I usually use her to the bunch side or the wide side. Again, we got that cornerback coming off. Boom, everything is bagged. If they throw RB, we got that pick because we have our soft squat / clad flat zone. Overall, just a great defense. Like I said, I'm either running it like this. Those 3 setups are basically the only way I like to run it. This way. The other way is going to be this way, or put him in a zone, and X and outside third. So those are the 2 ones. The last one, Y and a curl flat, LB and a hook curl, this player in the middle third, and I like to blitz LB. And overall, yeah, you just want to mix up your defense, especially against the pass. Nickel 3-3-5 isn't my first choice to defend the pass. It's more actually of a run defense. Kind of weird because of how good of a pass defense it was, but there's better forms to defend the pass. I'll be the first to say it. If you just want to stay in the same formation, as your run defense, those are a couple of good setups to defend it. But yeah, it's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for some more Fire Madden 20 content in the future. Leave some suggestions for future videos in the comment section. And like I said, go hit that join button on the membership. I already uploaded the first tip yesterday. Going to be another one coming tomorrow. Hit that button, and peace. I'm out of here.